Naming the world's wealthiest and most visited major metropolitan cities in the world is easy, but pinpointing the world's most posh suburbs and ultra-rich communities is what we're doing today. Here are some of the most expensive neighborhoods in the world. One of the richest neighborhoods in Florida is Fisher Island, Miami Beach, and that's saying a lot. The median price for a property in this neighborhood is around $4.27 million, and there aren't many to come by. Fisher Island only has about 218 houses on the island, with a population under 500 people. Therefore, living in this neighborhood is an exclusive experience. The per capita income of Fisher Island has been the highest in the United States in the past decade. Fisher Island is primarily a condo market. A certain degree of conformity is maintained on the island by building all condo buildings in the same style. They go for a starting price of about $4 to $5 million. Fisher Island condos typically have large residences with 3,000 plus square feet and 3 plus bedrooms. Fisher Island in Miami Beach, Florida, is one of the wealthiest zip codes in the United States. In addition to being surrounded by high-end amenities and services, this island is one of the few places in the world where one can completely disconnect from the mainland while still being close to the vibrant city of Miami. The 216-acre Fisher Island is accessible only by yacht or private ferry, located just minutes from the big city. You can only access the ferry once you arrive at the ferry terminal if you are a resident, a guest of a resident, or a guest of the small luxury hotel on the island. The ferry leaves every 5 minutes or so and takes about 7.5 minutes to get to and fro. Residents and guests of the island can use the ferries throughout the year. New ferries with more capacity will be available soon, apparently. Residents and commercial traffic are always separated. Most residents of the island use golf carts to putt around. It is said that around 700 families live on the 216-acre island. That is one family per 13,441 square feet. Now, that's privacy. If you lived here, you'd think you'd never want to leave. Check out the historic Vanderbilt Mansion. Maurice Fazio designed the historic Mediterranean Mansion in 1935, which houses the Garwood Lounge, the City View Cafe, the Snooker Club, Cafe Tangier, a library, a drawing room, and a ballroom. Lounges and piano bars, elegant restaurants, and a billiards club are available to equity members. A heated saltwater pool with attendant service is available at the City View Cafe as well. The beach club at Fisher Island has a full-service beach with imported white sand from the Bahamas and over 1 mile of pristine beaches. A casual beachside restaurant and seaside pavilions are available at the Fisher Island Beach Club dining venues. 7 unique dining establishments are offered on Fisher Island: City View Cafe, Cafe Porto Cervo, the Golf Grill, Sunset Bar, Sushi Bar, and La Trattoria, which offer a variety of menus to suit any palate or occasion. As a member of the elite Fisher Island Club, you must pay a one-time equity contribution of $250,000. The annual dues are $22,256. This is only after you've bought a condo on the island. The Fisher Island Club Hotel might be worth a visit. This 15-room boutique property is a member of the Leading Hotels of the World Association and offers 4 historic cottages, 6 courtyard villas, and a guest house with 5 junior suites. Additionally, there's a 9-hole championship golf course designed by PB Dye. This golf membership is included in that $250,000 for equity membership. In addition to the driving range, putting green, clubhouse, pro shop, and the golf grill, the tennis center has 18 lighted tennis courts, including 2 grass courts, 5 red clay courts, 2 hard courts, and 9 hydro Hartrue courts. After golf, you can head over to the Spa International. The 24,000 square foot spa retreat features a full range of health and wellness services, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and aqua therapy treatments. Let's head over to the Fisher Island Marina now and with more than 100 slips, it has 2 surge-proof marinas, a residents-only marina and a deep water marina that can accommodate yachts up to 250 feet. Additionally, marinas offer a ship store, a seaplane ramp, as well as yacht and fishing charters. You can rent a 64-footer for around $3,000 per night, depending on the season. The town center is also beautiful. Located on the island's resident marina, it is a waterfront dining and retail destination. Island Market, La Trattoria, Porto Cervo, and of course a few banks are all located here. Another luxury location neighborhood is Los Altos Hills in California. It's one of Silicon Valley's most luxurious and esteemed residential enclaves, boasting rolling hills and delightful bay views. This posh neighborhood borders San Jose and is home to many celebrities and even former baseball star Barry Bonds. The population of Los Altos Hills is a little over 30,000, and the median home price is around $5 million. But they are tough to nab and only go up in price from there, way up. But hey, if you have the dough, you can always rent. The incredibly talented Beyoncé did. Apparently, before performing at the Super Bowl, she felt drawn to Los Altos Hills, and the singer rented an Airbnb mansion for, wait for it, $10,000 per night. According to her Facebook page, she had a super weekend in the net zero energy Los Altos Hills 11-acre rental property. It boasts an infinity pool, spa, outdoor fitness center, fruit tree orchard, rooftop vegetable garden, and views that extend from San Francisco to Silicon Valley. In short, Beyoncé lived like royalty during her stay. Perhaps $10,000 per night is actually quite reasonable, considering this mansion is worth over $50 million, and the monthly mortgage is around $250,000. That's the type of home you find in Los Altos Hills, California. Just check out this $35 million Mediterranean-style estate. A 2-acre property surrounds the mansion on Hilltop Drive. This home was built in 2015 and consists of a main house, detached garage, pool house, and yoga studio/gym building. There are approximately 15,236 square feet of living space with 7 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. That's just in the main house. A gated entry, patios, swimming pool with a spa and slide, sports court, and a 1,000-foot jogging trail are among the outdoor amenities. The home is listed right now for $35 million US. Get your checkbook out. Let's head north to Canada now, and speaking of posh neighborhoods, Assiniboine Park in Winnipeg is home to some of the country's wealthiest people, and also home to the Winnipeg Zoo. It's actually a pretty awesome place. They even have red kangaroos. For the rest of the residents, though, who prefer a more trimmed, manicured version of nature, the 18-hole Tuxedo golf course will set you back about $20,000 for a membership fee. The average home price in Assiniboine Park goes for over $600,000, while the average annual household income runs around $300,000. Well, after all, Assiniboine Park is also home to the Shaftesbury campus, which is a considerably fancy addition to the neighborhood as a whole, so maybe they can justify the high house prices there. Yeehaw! Off to Texas now. Terrell Hills has a population of just over 5,000, just a few minutes from San Antonio. As well as its rich cultural heritage, the area boasts iconic landmarks such as the Witt Museum, Riverwalk, and the Alamo. Add the peacefulness to the big picture, and you'll surely understand why this fantastic location in Southwest Texas is one of the country's richest. In Terrell Hills, Texas, the median listed home price was about $850,000, up 3% from last year. The best part is that most of these sites and attractions are within easy reach of the lucky residents, including Oscar winner Tommy Lee Jones. Also owned by Jones is a 55-acre polo ranch with 48 horse stalls, an irrigated polo field, an exercise track, 7 track rooms, and a separate equipment building. Over 180 rare plants grow on the property, along with a waterfall and a lake. The property also has a 5-acre nature preserve with hiking trails. It's got 4 bedrooms and 2 baths and may seem a bit small by mansion standards, but it's the ideal abode for those who prefer to spend their days at the sports fields or who would like to build their own mansion on the property, using the existing house as the farm manager's house. However, as much as he loves polo, it appears the actor is looking to sell. The asking price is $26.5 million. The homes in Terrell Hills are simply gorgeous. Check out this nearly 100-year-old Terrell Hills property that is on the market for about $5 million. A 5-bedroom, 5-bath home situated on 2 acres offers buyers a chance to own the iconic property in San Antonio. It's located at 701 Grandview Terrace. There have only been 4 owners of the estate during its near-century history, in addition to the lush grounds and some of the most magnificent oaks in South Texas. The star of the show is the late 1920s 8,300 square foot home designed by one of San Antonio's most famous architects. The home offers 4 living areas, a private study, full-service bar, temperature-controlled wine room, and fireplaces throughout. Let's stay in Texas now and head to Westlake. Some of the most prominent residents of Westlake include retired baseball player Jorge Piedra and his wife, heir to the Swarovski throne, Vanessa. Interestingly, Glenn Beck owns the 8,000 square foot mansion that used to belong to the baseball player. Luxury Mediterranean-style homes worth at least $4 million are among the most extravagant. One of Texas's best communities, Westlake is home to a number of exclusive private clubs, not to mention the prestigious Westlake Academy, Fidelity Investments, and Deloitte University. In Welsh, Bryn Mawr means Great Hill, and it is situated in an expensive area known as the Main Line. The upscale stretch of land is located about 10 miles outside of sunny Philadelphia and boasts top-notch boutiques, high-end dining, and cozy cafes. There are also many distinguished schools. To give you an idea of how expensive it is, medium home sales prices generally range between $500,000 to $1 million. However, these numbers are nothing in comparison to the most lavish homes, mostly valued at over $4 million. The late former President Woodrow Wilson used to live here, as well as many ex-NHL, NFL, and MLB players. Off to Paradise Valley, Phoenix now, and although Paradise Valley used to cater to farmers, today the area is known as one of the Phoenix's most luxurious and coveted neighborhoods. Not only does it house a great number of pricey resorts and must-see sights and attractions, but it's also framed by beautiful mountains. Take a walk around Paradise Valley and feel the peacefulness around you. Try to stay calm if you happen to come across celebrities such as Mike Tyson. Marvelous properties for sale usually include 6,000 square foot villas and homes that cost at least a few $1 million. Rancho Santa Fe has made headlines around the world as a lavish location in which a number of wealthy people reside. However, Bill Gates also owns an $18 million horse ranch here. Other businessmen and eminent personalities have taken a liking to this area, including NASA astronaut Pete Conrad, filmmaker Howard Hughes, and golfer Phil Mickelson. Finally, they decided to cut ties with the high-tech world and the busy city so they could buy a house in Rancho Santa Fe. Let's head to Hong Kong now for a trip down Mount Nicholson Road. This neighborhood has an average home price of $81.8 million. Mount Nicholson Road is known as the Peak, Hong Kong's most exclusive neighborhood that overlooks the city and is home to bankers, expatriates, business tycoons, celebrities, and billionaires. The Peak, which has stunning views of Victoria Harbour, is prestigious and private. This Hong Kong neighborhood is the city's most exclusive residential area due to its secluded luxury and, well, jaw-dropping price tags. The Peak refers to the area surrounding Victoria Peak, the highest point of Hong Kong Island. There is also exceptional architecture and design in this area. Most homes are traditional colonial style with Chinese influences. It seems clear that there is a healthy appetite for super luxury buyers in Hong Kong. Take a look inside 8 Mount Nicholson Road in the Peak. It's 4,596 square feet and has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. It features a balcony terrace, children's play area, clubhouse, gym, and pool. Okay, maybe not worth $80 million, but it is subject to offer. From the Peak, you can enjoy privacy and a magnificent view. While this is a large and exclusive community in the hills, there is a sense of remoteness to the Peak because of its winding road and many houses hidden behind trees. The stunning view of Victoria Harbour from the Peak captivates the imagination like nothing else in the city, which is why it's the envy of many. There are luxury shops, Michelin-starred restaurants, and 5-star hotels within 20 minutes. We'll end our trip with Asherton, California. That has claimed the top spot as America's richest community, home to many tech industry titans and sports icons. Asherton has an average household income of more than $525,000. Asherton could be any ritzy suburb in America based on appearances. However, it's not. On the San Francisco Peninsula, where even modest homes go for millions of dollars. There are only ultra-high properties here. Atherton's 94027 zip code is no stranger to tech billionaires, including the late Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen, former HP CEO Meg Whitman, and Google chairman Eric Schmidt. Due to the town's prestige, privacy, and proximity to major tech companies, ultra-rich homebuyers often pay all cash and bid hundreds of thousands of dollars over asking prices. Nearly all blocks are lined with mega mansions. Many homes are fenced or landscaped in order to avoid prying eyes. They feel like gated communities. In late 2018, Atherton's medium home sale price was $6.7 million, a 35% increase over the last year. People living outside the community rarely go into Atherton, as no shops or restaurants are available. There are few sidewalks, which ensures residents' privacies. When Atherton residents want to get out of town, though, they head to Menlo Park, a larger town with shopping, fine dining, parks, and museums. Over the years, notable residents have included Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg, Charles Schwab, and tech investors Ben Horowitz and Mark Anderson. So from Canada to Hong Kong, those were some of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the world. Where does your neighborhood stack up? Mine has a public pool and a hockey rink, but I dare to dream.